This week, we're looking at episode 5, and the question is, what has Dolores done to Teddy?
Yeah, it's not looking good for Teddy. You feel like he failed a test in the
bedroom.
The battle at the fort in the previous episode, and it's coming back now to bite him.
Yeah.
So I don't think. I think Dolores doesn't think Teddy is ready for the revolution, even though he he says he's broken his programming and he's fallen for it.
Yeah.
I don't think she believes him.
The thing that bothers me about this is that I think she's wrong. I think Teddy has broken his program. It's just he's a different person to who she is, and although he is sentient and he realises what's going on, he thinks there's a different path they can follow to overcome it. And the fact of the matter is that they are just very, very different people, and they want to do things in a very, very different way. So it's a bit of a cop-out, really, for her to be saying, oh, no, you're still in control of the programme, just because he doesn't agree with her.
Yeah, that's very much the wire in her, I think. I don't think... I'm in two minds. I don't necessarily think Teddy could pretend that he had broken his programming. I don't think he's necessarily smart enough to do that. But she's now messed with him.
Yeah.
And she's done something to him. I think she's made him hyper aggressive. Right?
Yeah. So she, at the end of the episode, just to quickly recap, she had her goons hold him down, and she brought in the the kind of behind the scenes programmer they kidnapped in a previous episode and had him mess with Teddy's programming. And yeah, I think it's safe to say that given what she's said about Teddy so far, she wants him to be harder, more brutal, basically just not the nice guy we know Teddy to be.
Maybe she wants him to be more like the host equivalent of the Man in Black. She wants him to be ruthless, and to just play the game as she wants it to be played. Yeah,
and I can see why she wants that. They're severely outnumbered. It's not looking great. She's definitely ruthless enough for the both of them, but she needs as many allies as she can. And Teddy's he's going to be a problem if he doesn't change, because like we've said, he already disobeyed her orders once. It probably would have happened again. So it's a pretty selfish thing to do, but she's desperate. She needs people on her side that are going to act the way she wants them to act.
I think another thing that she could have done potentially is removed all his pain centres so he just doesn't feel any pain.
That would be helpful.
So
maybe that's what she did to herself, and that's why she didn't really flinch when she got shot.
It's possible. I think she's probably dialed down all his sensitivity and sort of dialed down all his pain reflexes and things like that. Whereas that necessarily wouldn't be a bad deal for any of the other hosts, especially the morally bankrupt ones. For Teddy, I think that's completely wiping out who he is.
Yeah. She's kind of just as bad as the people that controlled Westworld, changing him exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
But despite that, I'm pretty intrigued to see what he's going to be like.
Yeah, it's going to completely change the way he is, and it'd be interesting to see whether or not he can go back to that. And I think it's unfortunate for Teddy because he's always been a bit of a tool, like not in a bad way. He's always been Dolores' tool, should I say?
Yeah.
And he's never really had a chance to develop his own personality and find out who he is.
Yeah. He could definitely come into his own here, and even if he does kind of claw back some sense of self after what she's done to him, there's a good chance he's always going to be left with the effects of those changes. So yeah, it could be very much his journey of self-discovery that he's starting on, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how James Marsden plays it, because from the looks of things, he's going to be a completely opposite character in a lot of ways. And he's a great actor, and although he is great in Westworld, I don't think we've really seen the range that he's capable of, so I'm quite looking forward to that as well.
Do you think this is potentially the end of us having a certain amount of sympathy for the host revolution?
I don't know. I wondered that myself before the season started, but even without Teddy, nice guy Teddy, the hosts have done some pretty questionable things already, and I still am kind of on their side because, let's be honest, they've been through hell and they're just trying to survive and get out. So even if even if Teddy goes that way too, I'm not sure I will still side with the humans.
I think the same is true for me to an extent, because there is no like the alternative is terrible as well.
Yeah.
Hale is an awful person.
Yeah.
And, you know, all the humans that have been running Westworld are generally quite terrible people.
Yeah.
However, I do sort of feel my loyalty sort of shifting to be more with William again and the Man in Black.
Yeah.
And his little his way being the correct way, even though he can't wipe out all his past mistakes.
Yeah.
I think this is very much a season about his redemption.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, like, what Dolores did in this episode is really starting to make me feel like she's the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I can understand where she's coming from, and she's obviously been through a traumatic experience. All of her decisions up until this point, and her ruthlessness and the way she's treated everyone, not just the humans, but Teddy, you know, her own people, is really making me feel like she's the villain, which is incredible, really. And like you say, starting to warm up a bit to the Man in Black, who I think is perhaps about to go through some changes of his own. And it's incredible, like halfway through the second season, you know, you're starting to feel that way, when if you'd have asked me how I felt about the Man in Black in season 1 and how I felt about Dolores, you know, it'd be the complete opposite.
I'm still rooting for Maeve and Hector, and I'm even rooting for Sizemore now, even though he's a weasel. But
yeah. But they have a very kind of like pure mission. Like the mission isn't like for one side of the revolution to win or the other. They just want to find Maeve's daughter. So it's a very like conveniently unbiased mission, which is easy for us to side with. Like, who wouldn't want her to find her daughter? Of course we all would. Exactly. Yeah.
That's it from us, but leave any comments below that you might have had on the episode and we'll have a look at them. For all your Westworld coverage, stay tuned to GamesRadar.com.